Urban Ranch Rescue? I've heard of this dude. What has he done recently? I fed my prairie dog to foxes? No. No shot.
Oh my God. Well, time to feed Big Ounce to these foxes. Oh my gosh, there's a bird in here. Look at this little fella. Goodbye, Gustavo. See how the food comes down his throat? Watch out, Remington. What? Okay, so she got her rat. There's 50 up here. I have a box of 3 foxes. Come on, buddy.
That's what he looks like?
Everybody. Today is the big day. I have Biggerton Oucherton here. We just woke up. And today's the day that I finally moved the foxes.
Chat, what is that
to the
thing?
big enclosure.
Chat, what is that
Big
thing?
Ounce here built that whole fox enclosure all by himself.
So I'm going to go out and show you guys his craftsmanship. And I think he did
He's actually
an
Jack.
amazing
I mean,
job.
Chat, I would imagine anyone who
We're
works
thawing out these
on a
humanely
farm
euthanized mice so the foxes can try some real
would be
food.
Jack.
Good morning, Patrick. But here it is, you
It
guys.
just comes with
Check
it
it
just
out.
comes
We
with a
finished this
job,
at 2
Jack.
a.m. last
If you
night.
become a
Patrick
farmer,
kept
you instantly
getting
become
away.
Jack.
Oh my gosh, there's a bird in here. There's a bird in here. What is this? What is this little thing? Oh my gosh, look, what is this? Patrick, did
He
you
just
find
ca-
a bird?
he just
We
catched
left
a
the
bird.
gate open last night, and I think this is a whippoorwill. Either that or a nighthawk. You have to be really careful when you're holding these guys. Wow, you guys, look, a nighthawk got in
Dude,
here
he just
somehow.
fucking
I guess he just left
snatched
the
it.
gate open. It might have been looking for little tiny crickets or something that were in the mulch. This is so cute. Look at him, you guys. And we now have our very own whippoorwill. You got oh, there he goes. Wow, look at this. you
What?
guys. That
It's
is
just gonna
so
sit
cool.
there?
I guess he got in here.
It's
and then
not
he
gonna
wasn't able
fly
to
away?
back out.
What?
But here's a mini creature feature. These guys are closely related to owls, and they have really similar plumage to owls that helps them blend in with any kind of surrounding. They are crepuscular insectivores, so they only eat flying insects. And apparently after they're done mating, they travel all the way down to South America.
Now, I don't have all of my migratory bird permits yet, so I can't. Yeah, see, he can't get out, you guys. Look at this, you guys. He doesn't know how
Chat,
to get
why
out
are
of here. I'm
birds
probably
so
just gonna have
dumb,
to grab him.
chat?
Judging from the
Why
lighter
are birds
coloration on
so
his feathers,
dumb?
I think he's a nighthawk. Wow, he's so friendly, you guys. Even Patrick likes him. Wow. Okay, look. Oh man.
It's
Can't have him in
it's
here when we bring
right
the
there,
foxes.
man.
Come
Just,
on, buddy.
just
Come on, buddy. The
leave.
door's right there. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, there you go.
There you
Look
go.
at that. Right off the bat, this video's off to a great start. We caught a nighthawk. But enough of that cringe bird. Take a look at this, you guys. Big Ounce and I did this all by ourselves. And this is going to be a perfect little place for the foxes to run around and get enrichment in. The entire roof is now double fortified and covered with the shade cloth. Maya Higgis sent me a link to that on Amazon. Thank you, Maya. And after the little rats that are thawing in my sink are done, look at this little man. He loves to just jump on me.
He's gonna keep
See, Patrick does
foxes
this
on
little
his
jump
premises.
thing on me, and it doesn't really hurt when he jumps on me, but it hurts when he steps on my feet because he's got these really sharp little hooves. But all right, everybody, time to get the foxes. But before we grab the foxes, I'm going to show you guys me feeding this new hay bale to these little clappies. And for some reason, Remington's hanging out with these guys in here now. But take
Chat,
a look at
I'm not
this,
gonna
you
lie,
guys.
living on a-
Umla and Gort are my two favorite clappies.
Living on
now
a
because
farm
they
seems
let
like
me
it'll be
pet 'em
fun,
whenever
but it
want.
also
Look at
seems
this
like I
little
would
fella.
die.
And somebody
Actually,
in the
no, not
comments
seems
brought
like
this to
I
my
would die.
attention. But Kumalo was the one that I took care
I
of
would
in the
die
infirmary
100%.
after he got injured by Sylvester. You guys remember when he had that big gash on his side that I sprayed with the blue coat? You can still see. So that's probably the reason more than anything why he's so friendly. Look at, and also look how friendly they are with new Remington. While they're
want a
distracted by that,
capybara?
I'm gonna go ahead and drain their water. Oh, watch out,
Capybara,
Remington! You're in
coconut
for a
doggy.
brutal surprise. Watch out, Remington! Wow! Now we're getting into a real Texas summer, you guys. Look at this. The only places with thriving greenery are the places that have
Dog-sized rat.
weeds or
True.
Bermuda grass.
That is what
Look
they
at how my
are.
little paw put his bones on the trampoline. Where's your sister, Pug? Queeb! Get over here, Queeb. Wow. I sure do love this little creature. Because this time of year the
at them.
grass dies
Look at them.
out, I'm going to start running the sprinklers more often. And I'm going to start supplementing their diet with hay. Having said that, the grass around the pond
Look at that
is still very
kangaroo.
green
Holy
and
shit.
fresh, so I keep these
Is he in
guys
Australia,
here.
chat?
They
Where's
still
he?
have
Where's he,
tons of
chat?
food to
Where's he
eat
from?
between here and the pond.
No,
And
where is
Queen
he right
and
now,
Billie
actually?
Eyelash are now completely socialized, and neither one of them are scared of each other now. Which means that we'll be able to let these guys run around in free range again pretty soon. Whoa, is that Homelander? Today's also the big day that I let all the
Homelander. Texas?
homing pigeons
Okay,
go.
okay.
You're
Wait.
free! All these boys are free to fly around the property as they please and come back and go. Look, guys, this is Geronimo. And that's Jabringle Bones. Okay, guys, come on out. I thought I felt something wetland on me. This is where all the pigeons have been, you guys. Take a look at that. Oh my gosh, there's 50 up here. The fact that our little pidgeys can just fly around and live in the trees and stay safe from the birds, it's quite amazing. Also, I put all this bamboo up on these enclosures so we can have wildlife in here. We'll be rehoming a lot of these chickens soon, and then I'm going to put some mesh on the bottom in here. And then
chicken?
this will be a perfect enclosure for raccoons or whatever other species we get. And we've got 3 of these. And they all have nice visual barriers so that the animals can't see outside. But all right, enough horsing around. Time to scare these foxes into their little kennel. And look at this,
they're little
guys.
baby
You see how much more
foxes.
scared they are of me than they were before? That's a good thing. Now they don't run up to me and lick me anymore. Okay, the goal is going to be to scare them into this kennel and then close it up. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Yeah, get into kennel. Come on, come on. Okay, 3 out of 4 is not bad. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys in the big enclosure. Okay, now that I have a box of 3 foxes, let's go ahead and put them in the new place.
Dude,
Wow, the channel
don't-
sure has come a long way, hasn't it, guys? Where does your grandmother live?
Get out of here, Patrick. We're not playing your games today. Okay, ready? Here we go.
There you go, fellas. Come on out. Come on, get out of there. Come on, get out of there.
And this is where these little fellas will live until they're released. But you see, they have plenty of little places to get
Wait,
shade
Chat,
in.
so
They
why
have
is he
tons of
keeping
things to
them?
climb
Why-
on,
why-
plenty
why is
of
he- why is he
enrichment.
keeping
I'm
the
gonna go grab
foxes?
the other one, and then we can get them all in here together. Watch this, you guys. Instead of jumping in the kennel, he just jumps on top of it. But it's very
Smart.
clear that I haven't been socializing them, and I've been doing a good job of being a good rehabber. Please don't take my license away, Texas Parks and Wildlife. Look how scared it is. Oh, finally. Oh, gotcha. But okay, here's the last one, you guys. I'm going to reintroduce him to them.
Rehab? What do you
We
mean
did it, ready?
rehab?
Okay, we're going to be filling up this little pool for them so they have a little pond to jump in from that diving board. That water sure is boiling. Okay, while I fill this water up, these guys should be fine to roam around and be cute. And this will be the cage we release them in, so I'm going to keep this open so they can stay comfortable with it. I tried doing one water thing here, and if it doesn't make a huge mess whenever we have to drain it eventually, then I'll keep using
Yeah,
this.
they're gonna-
But if
they're
it
gonna
does
cut
make
that
a huge
open.
mess
The
when we
water's
have to
gonna go
drain it, I'll
leaking.
just start doing smaller water pools over there in the corner. That way I can just siphon it outside. And man, this shade cloth makes a huge difference in the temperature in here. Now Pickle Rick has a much more space to get away and be by herself if she needs to. But what a lovely privilege it is to be able to work with these animals and house them in a really adequate setup here on the farm. All right, let's go ahead and give them some rats. So my game plan is going to be to take this hose and then somehow have it coming in through the ceiling or the side. That way I can fill the water up without interacting with it. Because the goal is to minimize interactions as much as possible. One other thing I'll say before I get the rats is that this is the most space that these guys have ever had in their entire lives up to this point. Okay, head chef Big Ounce is here cooking up the meals for these foxes. What did you prepare for us today, sir?
Floating
right
dead
away,
rat.
Chef. We'll put you right to bed. I'm also going to grab some shrimp to feed Gustavo because it's been a few days since he's last eaten. Also, we have
Chat, I
pigeons
can't do
again,
this.
you guys.
I can't do
Isn't
this.
nasty?
It's just
People gave me pigeons
it's
over the
so
last few
messy.
days, so I'm just
It's
borrowing
so
them
messy.
again.
I can't do
Thaw
that.
2 of these frozen shrimp in my kitchen sink as well. Gee, I sure can't wait till this is my office and not the place where I eat and sleep. Yes, sir, chef. Thank you, sir. Okay, this water level's just fine. I got their mice here. As you can see, these guys are already acquainting themselves with the little ramps. Okay, guys, just to make sure these guys are actually eating, to make sure they all get a fair amount of food, I am going to be giving them their food today only, just because I'm concerned about the run. So she will be getting her rat first. Hey, give me that rat. Okay, so she got her rat, and now she's going to eat. Look how he can just climb right up the side like that, you guys. But also, to make sure these guys don't eat any wood chips, I'm going to make sure I just leave their food on these platforms here. But look at this precious girl. Okay, well, that little one's guarding her rat all to herself. I divided up the other ones and put them in places where these guys would have to look for them. And that will teach them how to forage for their own food. They're going to have to use their smell to find.
You should just put a live,
Look at this,
just
Patrick. This
drop
is
some live
Gustavo.
rats
He's a
in there
large,
and then let it.
dangerous Morley
Just drop some
crocodile.
live
If you
rats
guys
and
are
let
new
them
to the channel,
hunt
we
them down.
rescued him from someone who was keeping him in their kitchen in Tupperware.
What
For
the
some
fuck?
reason, I can hand feed this little fella. There you go, Gustavo. There you go, buddy. See, now he's a lot
They
better
could hurt
jumping at the
themselves
food.
chasing
He can almost
rats.
catch it in
Dude,
his
if they're
mouth
gonna
now.
hurt themselves
Look at
chasing
my
rats, they're not gonna
beautiful
make it in the
son.
real world.
And now I put all this natural foliage in here for him to swim with. I put this in here 4 days ago, and it's still very green. It's amazing. And he does look a lot more comfy in there now that I put the foliage in here.
We might just have to leave a like on this beautiful channel.
But man, he ate that shrimp like
Gustavo,
it was nothing. Come on, buddy. Ready for round 2? Here we go. Come on. There you
Chat, I
go.
thought
See,
shrimps
he
were
ate it
called
right
shrimps
out of
because
my
they're
hand.
small.
Beautiful little
Why are those
fella.
shits so
And the
fucking
last one I break
big?
into 3s, and I just leave that on his little platform. Goodbye, Gustavo. I sure do love this little creature. And apparently Patrick does too. This is our next big project, and it's going to be 12 feet high. That way we can legally have most raptors in here when I get my raptor permit.
And I need to have this
Raptor?
done
What do you mean
before I can get my
raptor?
Permit, which is
Chat, what
surprising. The
raptor?
inside of the house is getting done. We painted all the walls. I'm working on all of the trim.
Is he gonna have Jurassic Park in his backyard?
Did that all by himself. Pigeon moment. And now all these enclosures are open for any other rescues that we get. bit. These guys are all still here. And every 3 to 4 days, I hose out this cappy tub. Because if I don't, Gort and the mosquitoes will kill all of us. This is what the Texas summers look like here in midsummer, you guys. All the grass, except for the Bermuda, dies. But what's interesting is, take a look at this. Everywhere around the pond is still beautiful cardinal. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the sprinklers again and figure that out so we can get this place to look beautiful for the animals again. Well, I will be paying for a higher water bill. I'll have to pay for a lower food bill because all this grass is food for these animals. And the lilies are flowering now. Oh, Kevin is still evil and adorable.
That ostrich is so fucking.
Kevin is still evil. Even after I feed him, he still tries to kill me. But I have to go in.
Or is that
here
an emu?
to change their water
Wait, Chad, is that an emu or an ostrich?
Pretty soon I'm going to move all of these guys out so they can be over there where the geese are. And I'm rehoming this goat and maybe
So
some
cool!
cutie pies. And I've gotten a lot of requests for Homelander feeding content.
It's
so
a
here you go. Beautiful
Threya?
man. See how the
What's a
food comes down his
Threya?
throat like a little bubble? That is slowly making its way down. And I could stop it if I wanted to. But I love Homelander and I want him to get big and strong, so I won't move this food all the way back up his throat. This is how you can tell it's really dry here, you guys. Look at this huge crack that's right on the outside of the Bermuda. Disgusting. It's 105 degrees, so I'm going inside. We still have these enclosures ready for any other crocodilians that people might give us. Okay, pond is full. Goodbye. Oh, sweet wampum. Look at those folds. But that's it for now, though, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Now that Big Ounce is done building this new house, I'm going to let him in here to play around with his new friend. Well, time to feed Big Ounce to these foxes. Just
Do
kidding,
it,
Big
do it,
Ounce.
do
I
it,
wouldn't
do it.
that would be much too dangerous for them. But I will let him patrol around and inspect the workmanship. Big Ounce is our foreman, after all. He's the big boss, and he inspects just about everything. And the fact that these foxes aren't able to get him is a clear sign of great craftsmanship. What do you think, you guys? Okay, Big Ounce, you're cornered now. I'm gonna give you some food, buddy. This man will let me do whatever I want with him or take him wherever I want as long as I'm squishing his face like this. Okay, but now
does a
this is
human being
locked
sit?
up, so these guys can't get out or no one can get in.
That's it for now, though, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Apple moment.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't know you were cool like that.
The idea of having
That's interesting, chat. I can't live on a farm like that, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like way too accustomed to the city life. I'm way too accustomed to being a city boy, sitting at my computer all day, you know, typing up code and I don't know. I can't do hard physical labor like that. I died. But good on him.